You want to know what guys really think and talk about behind closed doors? Look no further. Welcome to the Other Guys podcasts. You'll most likely be offended, but you'll probably laugh too. So, enjoy.
Okay, welcome to the Other Guys podcast. This is a helpline.
You got questions, we got help.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Who's this with us today?
We have Khalid the intern here.
What's up?
We got main man Kirk the Hicks.
That's me.
Kirk the Hick?
Kirk
the Hicks.
He's a Hick, but he's also a Hicks.
According to my workplace, my last name has been Hick for the last year. So,
There you go.
yeah.
Why not? And then we also got main man Murray Moves right here. There we go. And I am the host, Kevin. And we look like guys who probably need help. But
Speak for yourself, Kevin.
we're gonna be giving help out today. So let's dig into some helpline shit. Are you ready for some helpline shit, Kirk?
Yeah.
By the way, for some reason it's fucking International Hat Day because we got you on a toque.
I thought you were going to say we just missed International Men's Day finally, right?
I just don't know
That was
why.
recent.
what's
International Women's Day is my birthday.
Ooh. How do? You pick up pretty good that day? Or it's like...
up? It all
No,
now-
it's just all the girls I've ever grown up with, especially like one or two. Like they definitely like every year. I don't get a birthday text.
Oh.
I get a Happy International Women's Day text.
Oh.
But okay, that's
It's like a consolation prize, I guess, maybe, or something.
That's an inside thing.
Inside thing.
But you know what?
Like you're like, we're
I
like...
I like it because International Women's Day is my birthday.
it does. It
It makes you look good without doing anything.
It does
It's
make-
you know what? I'd rather have people like my birthday's May the 4th be with you, and I'm like, I'd rather have International Women's Day. I got to be honest.
It's like letting anybody who's born on 420 let them know they share a birthday with Hitler. It's like then they feel bad about themselves. Like then it's like nothing to do with
420. I don't. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, you know what?
420.
I get it, and like probably when I was like 15, I was like, yeah, smoking fatty 420. But then you get older, and you're like,
and
yeah,
it's legal.
Like,
Who gives a fuck?
I still know people. They'll take a day off work. They'll be like, man, 420. I gotta chill, and I'm like. Yeah,
Day
all right,
off,
man.
as in-
You
better
know,
get my hacky sack out of the closet.
dust
or whatever.
off your jeans with Tupac's face on it.
What were those
You know what I
like the
mean?
ponchos? Remember I had one of those back in the day with the hood,
poncho?
like the
like a pullover?
no, like those Mexican ones. So it's like it's woven, the woven like ponchos, and it's got like a hood on it.
I
It's
think
very
that's a legit poncho.
it's a legit like Mexican
Oh,
poncho.
I thought
I
he was
had.
talking about like a pullover, like Raiders
No, it's like
jacket.
it's the weed head one, you know, like the guy. Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Who's weed head?
let's jeez, who knows? I don't know. But let's fuck. You ready to help some people?
Yeah, I'm ready.
They fucking need our help.
And we're on YouTube right now, so
Yeah. Well, let's.
if you have any comments on
Yeah.
this or yourself, you'd be totally anonymous. Or if you want to tell us more, just email us at work, Kevin,
the Other Guys podcast,
or just
at
tell us right in the
If it's
comments
on
below.
YouTube, you can just make a comment.
Just
Make
go
the
in.
comment right below. You know,
Yeah.
somewhere in the description.
Listen, it's social media. If you don't know how to contact somebody, then you got a problem. That's you can contact anybody nowadays, but
Now's the days.
now shut up. Anyways, let's fucking dig into some people's problems. I want to dig into this one. This one's a little seasonal because it's that time of the month, December.
What time of the month is it for you?
It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
It's that time of the month?
of the year. My bad. Okay, listen.
We're tired.
Are you
We've been working
hang
on
on?
these
Are you
problems.
referring to Christmas
Yeah.
as that's that time of the year?
Yeah.
So it's like
a period?
menstruation for the year?
I guess so. It's
Really?
it's the cleansing of the year.
Is
That's
that why
why everyone?
everyone?
It's a new year.
Is everyone gets kind of irritable?
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly. Anyways, so this one's a
Lots of red in the holiday too, right?
Jesus. This one's a pretty simple.
And
well,
green.
Simple, but
See a doctor.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to be menstruating green and red,
Jesus,
man.
oh, Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know.
All right, so here, let me dig into this
Tinsel,
question.
you don't want tinsel down there?
Oh my
No
God.
good. No good.
Okay, let's dig into this. So the question is, what's a good gift under $15 to get somebody?
A sub.
I can answer this right now. a crisp $10 bill and a handshake.
So here,
He's gonna say hand job.
let me dig into the let me dig into the details. The details is so I signed up for a Secret Santa thing at work, which I ordinarily enjoy. The limit is $15. Problem is, I was assigned a coworker who I know jack shit about. My question is, what's a good gift that I can get her for under $15? So what do we know? It's a person that he doesn't really know. Mm-hmm. It's also female. And it's $15. What are you getting her?
What do you get her?
It's a her, yeah. For under $15.
I should take a look on Wish.
What's Wish?
Yeah, he's got to do a little bit of
It's
background.
like that cheap website, like
They like
buys items from China.
Yeah.
It's like $2
$2
aluminum casing or something. That's not aluminum.
Yeah, lights for the car. You get like the bat symbol.
Yeah.
And shit like that for like $2 or $4.
I don't know.
Or what about what I was talking about you guys the other day? It was like
I don't know,
go on Amazon and find stuff that's been returned.
Oh,
and then get like a big box of random return stuff.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
under $15.
But yeah, that could be like because it's like they have to like discount it. So find something that it maybe be worth a lot more, but you had to pay $15.
You could probably find something on Amazon, but I don't know. Like, Clete, what do you $15 and under for? Oh no, I was gonna say for like a girl. No, just for somebody.
It's for a girl.
Yeah, but you can't go out and be like tailor it like it's a work thing.
Lozenza.
So yeah, you can't be
Victoria's Secret.
oh, I bought you a $10 bra. One movie.
One movie ticket.
One movie ticket.
One movie ticket. Go alone. Go alone. Pay for your date or whatever.
I don't know. Have those like movie booklet things?
You know what? I think you gotta go above the $15.
It depends. If it's a platonic,
I think you gotta go
If
$20, and
it's
then
just a
maybe you
girl-
could do like.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you're not trying to
Something.
get into her pants, keep it under $15.
You know what?
If you're trying to get in her pants, you better go fucking
Gift card, Netflix.
Yeah.
Can I say
Gift
something
card.
here? I got an idea.
2 months.
Do you guys go to Costco?
Yes.
Do you know how their gift cards, they're like in a pack, but they're cheaper than the actual thing it is? Sometimes it's like you get an Apple gift card for $25.
Yeah, you can get it for like
20,
bucks,
right?
yeah.
Do something like that. You spend a little extra money. You say, "No, I got a deal."
They do movies like that too. You get like
Yeah.
movie. Oh yeah, it was crazy. It's
yeah,
like
movie
movies
pass
and popcorn and like
sometimes
a
it has
dinner.
Yeah,
for like
dinner for like the
$30
keg or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Kelsey's or Montana's.
something.
Yeah.
So gift card. I think gift cards are the pretty much a safe bet when it comes to these things. $15.
You know
Fucking
what?
Bump it to 20. Be that cool.
Back
guy.
in the day, I'd say you gotta get a gift. Like you gotta figure it out. You gotta go. You got to do something. And even now, I say maybe you do. Maybe
but
you
the
got to
thing
go
is-
to that store. Maybe you find out like maybe you can find like a vinyl album or something they're into, cheap. Use something tailor it for them a little bit. You know?
Garage sale. Like this person's selling like 5 cent
Well,
like
I
Beatle
think
albums.
maybe you
You're
want
like,
to
pick up
but
a
yeah,
couple.
like you can get like I've seen, like. For instance, I hate using Star Wars as an example, but like, if somebody was like, let's say it was, I was grabbing a Secret Santa for somebody like that.
Yeah.
I would get them like a picture like of the movie, like I know it's $15, and it looks awesome, and regular price are like $30, but I know where I can get them for 15. I would just get them the first one, and then it's up to them if they want to get all the others, right? Whatever.
Oh, another thing
But
I've
I would
heard
just
people do is
tailor it
like
to
because these like limits are like so kind of like constrictive that you just get them like a gag present, just something funny.
Yeah, you could do that too.
You get them like a fart machine or something.
Yeah.
Or like
I don't.
like or like the fart sound effects.
You
like
don't want to get fired.
But it's
too.
something like that because like, in the
I got
moment,
you some stink bombs.
like in the moment, I feel like they'll be like they'll laugh at it and they'll think it's funny,
15
but then
years old.
like because regardless, it's probably going to be something you buy them something like physical. It's going to be useless anyway to them, so it'd be funny to have a laugh,
Yeah. I think it comes down to this: if you want to get to know the person, find out what they're like and blah 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 blah, you can get something catered for them. Like if they're into shit, you get them something catered. But if you're doing like a general, like I don't give a fuck, I just got to give this gift to a person.
it sounds like this person cares because they're asking.
Oh yeah. So then I would do
If they didn't give a fuck, they would just hand them $15
That's
in
true.
an envelope
That's
and be
true.
like,
Here, enjoy. Okay, so then in
You owe
that
me
case,
5 cents for the envelope.
yeah. In that case, find out what they're about. and find them.
$14.95.
But if you're trying to be safe, get a fucking Amazon gift card. Nowadays,
Khalid's like,
gift cards are everywhere.
$14.95 is what I would do.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's I think gift cards are your way to go. But if you really want to dig in, find out what they're about, and then or do what Khalid does, just give them money. Okay. Anyways, I want to dig into the next one. This one, Kirk's. It's a fitness related question. Are you ready for this?
No, yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. So
What's that about? Fitness, right?
The question is,
What am I trying to fit right now? Fit this pizza in my mouth, right?
Okay. Here's the thing. How do I stop eating out
I'm
of?
glad he said pizza.
Jesus fucking. Okay. How do I stop eating out of boredom?
Jeez.
Am I aiming? I'm aiming to lower my body fat, but every time I have nothing to do, I just crave food, even when I'm not hungry. I'm getting really upset about this. It's not fucking me, Khalid. Fuck off.
He's gonna answer. What's your
Khalid? What should this person do?
This is only a problem when he's bored, right?
Okay.
Go do something.
Wow.
Go do something. What do you mean? How is that an issue?
Listen,
just go sign up for anything. Go somewhere. Go watch something.
Well, maybe it's at
downtime.
nighttime. Maybe it's like 10:30. He's kicked back. He already had dinner.
Maybe he already killed it in the
And
gym.
he's like, oh man, you know what?
Find a game to play.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
That's what I would do.
doing
I play
that,
a
but
lot
he's
of
got
games.
one hand in the chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah.
Get it.
60 to 80 hour RPG to play, right?
Yeah.
Like
So
60 or 80.
No.
RPG.
Video games, it'll take your time up, but it can numb you, and then you're gonna reach for some shit.
But I don't know. Yeah, just keep playing. Or yeah, go for a walk or something. Or
I think they have to find a snack that's gonna fill them up.
oh, I could recommend something.
You know, or
Cottage cheese.
something that's just gonna be
Ah,
like air.
fuck.
Cottage cheese is good for that. I eat that. It's like not
Yeah.
appetizing mouth like to taste it, but it does. If you eat like a couple scoops of it, you're like full. And you're like,
Yeah, for people on a diet,
Yeah.
it's a good snack.
Well, there's certain things.
But I mean, you're not gonna rip into a tub of it. Like, and be
No.
like, I'm gonna eat
yeah.
this whole tub.
The problem I could
like,
attest
if
to,
you
it's hard to.
do, you got other things going on.
I know
Yeah.
there are certain things that stunt appetites. So they're appetite suppressants, like
Smoking,
smoking, black coffee,
heroin,
black coffee. Yeah, there's that shit.
crack,
too.
cocaine.
Apple
You
cider
never.
vinegar.
How many overweight
why is
people
this
do you
about
see
drugs?
that are crackheads? Not many.
That's true.
Not many, right? You see a lot of
Because they
overweight
prioritize crack over
crackheads.
food.
Yeah.
They're just like, well, it's either crack or food
Well,
today.
so they're going somewhere.
yeah,
They're meeting people.
and they're sweating. Pretty sweaty.
Take the B bus down.
Yeah.
No, don't smoke crack.
Unless
Yeah, I
no,
guess,
don't smoke.
no,
crack.
but you know, back in the day, remember girls used to smoke a lot of cigarettes to lose weight. I don't.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
now they're doing vapes, but
I've seen a lot of
yeah.
women smoking on the other side of that scale too. So I'm not sure which.
Other side of that scale. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
More on
Yeah.
this side.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I think when it comes to boredom, look, everybody has boring moments.
Just don't eat the pizza. Lay off the cheese. Stop with the salty or the sugary drinks.
Yeah, the sugar.
And
that
cheesecake's out. And you'll thank me for it.
You know what it is? It's elimination. You got like I feel like sugar, because I try to avoid that shit. But the moment I have it, it's fucking crap.
It's like Popeye.
It's like fucking yeah. Like I like the moment I like, because I'm slowly trying to eliminate sugar from my thing. But the moment I have it,
But
I'm
you're
fucking in. Like I'll fucking
We've talked about
Yeah.
your reluctance to dive into your future,
the fuck. What do you mean? What
like
do
a
you mean?
diet.
Yeah,
Like
but
you keep
You're like
saying,
you said you had like a scientific.
No, he says he's eliminating.
Well, he's like it's basically a scientific method. He's trying to figure out what works or what doesn't.
Yeah,
but
he
it's
just
like
won't do the ones that
it's obviously like
everybody's telling him to do.
He's obviously saying he's like a Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde
Jekyll and-
situation where he's just like he's getting pretty
Jekyll
good.
and Hyde.
Sorry, I'm tired. He's in a situation where
You're
he's
always tired.
I can't help it right now, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, I feel like maybe Kevin is in a position where he's like, it's like either I'm the one thing or I go beast mode and eat a brick of sugar or something.
No, it's like smoking, man. It's like smoking. So I smoked for a long time, and I'm vaping. So I can't even say that I'm supplementing it, but all of the real negative effects or real bad things that come with the smoking, I don't have right now. Yes, I'm inhaling something, so that's not great. But I'd say it's like smoking on a diet. It's like being on a diet of smoking.
Okay.
Like cigarettes are like, to me, that's like a nice, real, that's cheesecake and pizza and fucking just all the good shit that, and I like smoking.
Yeah.
This is like the light version. This is like diet pop and,
well, I guess if I could say something, I think it's all about like
fat.
It's all about planning.
It's almond milk.
It's like eating throughout the day.
Yeah.
Eating throughout the day so you don't get to that point
You
where
have
you're
to
hungry.
plan.
Yeah, you plan what you're going to eat and you know what you're going to have for dinner so you don't get to the point where it's 7, you haven't made food yet, and you're like, I better order pizza because, I don't have time to cook now. I'm hungry.
Mean I better order 2 pizzas?
Yeah.
Order
that are meat lovers, heart clogger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done. But
no, that shouldn't be done.
No. But you know
that shouldn't be done.
No, I know. But it has.
Double stuffed crust or whatever.
It's been done.
Kevin, they make cauliflower crust.
Like
pizza
when you
now.
see that commercial, what is it? Little Caesars bacon wrapped crust.
Dude, the world is crazy right now.
No, you can't eat that. You cannot.
You ever
eat
had
that.
a double down? You remember?
No, I've never had a double down. It scares me.
Oh fuck!
Like a Baconator.
horrible.
I've seen them. I've seen people pack them in. I'm like,
yeah.
I just feel kind of weird watching it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, now that stuff for me, it's like I
just feel like my insides would just kind of go like.
Oh, it's not good for you. But here's what I'm saying is that when it comes to situations like so, this person's having issues with the boredom thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah, they're eating while they're bored. They're not actually talking to us about a diet.
No,
I don't know if Kevin's the best to answer this right now.
No. Here's what it is. If you're not planning or you don't like,
I'm a snacker. I'm a bad example.
No. But here's the thing. If you let's say
sitting around bored, I'm eating whatever the fuck.
In your pantry, if you have these little fucking snacks, like these little chocolates or whatever, and you get into these boredom modes,
then
you're gonna go for that shit. But if you don't have those and you have healthier alternatives,
apple,
what I'm
banana,
saying is you got to treat it like
grapes,
honestly. And this is the way I fucking treat it. Like it's almost like it's like crack. It's almost like you're fucking crack. I swear to God. Okay.
Kevin, you're getting a little too excited right now.
What I'm saying is like fucking.
I'm kind of worried about you. I think you're thinking about chocolate too much.
Yes, it fucking triggers me. What I'm saying is it's like fucking.
I heard they have sugar-free chocolate.
What's that? Just the dark stuff or something?
I heard it's crazy expensive.
What I'm saying is you got to cut that shit out.
Like vegan chocolate.
Oh my God, fuck.
Maybe it's vegan chocolate.
Right. Okay, what I'm saying is...
if anybody knows, let me know.
I've heard of vegan chocolate.
Is it sugar-free or vegan?
Because they have vegan cheese and stuff. So they probably could have chocolate, right?
Yeah, I've had some vegan cheese. Somebody I knew made me a vegan burrito. It was good.
I'm not going to eat that fucking shit. But here's the thing. I'm going to...
Can I guys tell you something I ate once and you can judge me accordingly? Do you know the Pizza Hut, the chain?
Yes.
I once, maybe twice, had their hot dog stuffed crust pizza.
Of course you did.
It had cheese and, I think,
why not?
hot dogs stuffed into the crust.
Of course.
Hot dogs in the crust. I've never heard of this. Does this still exist?
No, I think it was like a test run.
And he tested out guys and like.
I was the test run guy, and they they were like, shut it down.
I like stuffed crust. That's delicious.
No, I think it was worse than stuffed crust, like taste wise, but like it was kind of okay. Like the first couple were okay, but it just became like gnarly. It was just too much.
How many hot dogs did you eat?
Well, no, it's like in the crust, so it's like the stuffed crust. So it's like.
But how many hot dogs?
But they were like full hot dogs. They were kind of maybe like I don't know, but it was like full of some sort of dog material. It's like.
So there was some sort of meat and cheese mix.
Yeah, it was in like the.
That tasted like hot dog.
Honestly, listening to this makes you want to fucking eat. So. Don't.
No, I'm saying like stuff like this to me. I think about it now. I think it sounds disgusting. So.
The solution to this guy's problem. I like stuffed crust. The hot dogs I could pass. I do like hot dogs though.
No, but I just feel like it's something I wanted to share just because to show how
like it's hard for me to go to Canadian Tire and walk past the hot dog cart outside of a Canadian Tire. It's hard for me to do that.
There.
I generally have to buy a hot dog there, even if I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
Because it's a vendor dog and it's good.
We all know what happened to Phil Kessel, right? So.
I think
he's still pretty good.
I think this person has to treat it like fucking drugs.
You got that addiction.
So you need to back off the hard stuff.
Yeah.
And focus on the more natural stuff.
Start snacking on a fucking fruit rather than a fucking
I agree.
than a bowl of fucking chocolate almonds, right? Get rid of that shit at your house.
And he means no grapes and then like whipped cream can into the mouth.
Whatever, right? So I think you gotta prep yourself. You gotta treat yourself like you're a fucking crack addict, and junk food is fucking crack. So you gotta fucking get rid of that shit.
You don't do that.
Oh no, because like I said, do as I say, not as I fucking do. I'm a fucking living example. But here's the thing, I think that's.
But shouldn't you do that?
No, I have been doing it. But I also have access.
Backtrack.
Here's the thing. I've been doing
and when
that.
Kevin means has been doing it, he means not at all.
No, here's the thing. I've been doing it, but I have access to a fucking car, and at 2 a.m, when I'm fucking driving at home and I feel a fucking rumble coming up, guess what? There's shit open. Junk food is open. So I'll go down to Wendy's. I'll go into a taco.
You could roll into a 24-hour grocery store and grab something.
I don't want to get out of my car until
you could go to a 24-hour McDonald's and get apple slices.
Is that really a?
Of course, they put them in Happy Meals.
Okay.
Or this is what I do. I get the grilled chicken.
You can go to Timmy's now. They do apple slices. They do some other healthy alternatives.
They do a waffle sandwich for breakfast now. You try that?
That's not helping.
No, I know, but I'm just telling Kev.
Oh my god.
I'm just telling Kevin about it because
just bypass it all. Go get a McGriddle then. Like they put the fucking syrup in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyways, this person just needs to find ways to get away from that shit.
I'm just trying to drive him nuts with the food.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's
syrupy waffles,
dude.
Yeah.
You fucking Jesus Christ.
Maybe sausages.
I want to dig into one last little fucking question. This one's a little bit more real. This shit's about to get real. Okay, Kirk.
It's emotional. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
You ready for
I'm ready.
ready for some real shit?
Yeah.
Emotional.
Here's the thing. So the question is, how do I stop getting so easily emotionally attached to girls who are nice to me? Not even dating, just are nice to me. So here's the question. I get really emotionally attached to any girl who gives me attention and is nice to me. It's because I've grown up 23 years of my life. How old are you, Cleve? I've grown up 23 years of my life without attention from girls. I know it's a disgusting habit, and yes, I'm not stupid. I don't act on it. Whenever I feel this, I just stop talking to the girl in question before I look like a fucking creep/freak. I've seen too many posts online from girls calling people losers and creeps for feeling like this. How do I stop this? Fuck. So this guy, he sees a girl, and the girl's like, oh, hey. How's it going? And then he's in fucking love.
Hey.
He's fucking in love.
You weren't indifferent towards me, so now I love you.
Yeah, he has an extreme. And I admit, I've suffered from shit like this before, where you see a girl, she says your name, and you're like, oh, fuck, that's it. We're meant to be. But that's not really it's not really going to help you. It'll only fuck you in the end. So the question is...
I kind of like it more when girls aren't nice to me. I have this weird thing, like bad girls,
Okay.
I wouldn't... Okay, I get what he's saying. I wouldn't say that...
He's a cuck.
No. No, that's a totally different thing. I
No,
get
I
what
like-
he's saying
I
because,
like-
I went after a lot of girls that
Yeah.
were a challenge. And a challenge in a way of, where maybe they weren't interested.
Right.
Or they were kind of treating me kind of bad. And it's game on. I see the game is afoot.
But never means
You know?
you need. Maybe
And,
maybe
maybe
you're
I
going
win, maybe
after
I
a very
don't.
emotionally healthy person most of the time.
I dated a lot of
It's a train wreck. Kind of situation.
completely
Yeah.
emotionally unstably damaged individuals with massive issues and baggage.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
but the sex,
and people out there that know me know this.
the sex is good, right? In that case,
Yeah,
I like you have to yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. But
then you could end up with one that's
gonna chop off your dick or something.
You just it's like if they're one for sure. If she had been drinking every now and then, not every time, but if she was just in that weird state of mind.
Yeah.
But you don't catch it, and then like after, and then they're an emotional wreck.
Yeah.
And like they're bawling, and it's your fault for some reason. It's like, what did I do?
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't do anything. Like,
but for you
started this.
Were you more like let's say two girls are coming down, the emotional train wreck or the girl that's like really nice and kind to you? Which one were you fucking leaning towards?
Probably the better looking one.
So the emotional train wreck.
No, not necessarily, but
okay. So okay,
you know,
hold on. I don't want to analyze
in
us
my
and our fucking
history.
our
I've
thing.
made some bad decisions and gone with girls I shouldn't have.
Have you ever been emotionally attached to somebody where you're like
yes.
So
of course.
So the question is like he's getting emotionally attached really early on. We're talking, I mean, they're not even. Who knows if he even says like he just stops talking to these girls. So he's obviously not like whatever.
Stops talking to them.
So the question is like
it's not like his barista.
Yeah.
At the Starbucks.
Maybe he does maybe he gets emotionally attached to that girl too.
If someone says like please and thank you, he's like,
did I say that word right?
Barista?
Barista.
Barista.
I think that's the correct word.
Barista.
Barista.
Anyway,
it's
an Italian name to make you sound like you have a good job.
So the thing
from
is
the foothills
of barista
from southern Italia.
From Italia. No.
So he's 23.
What? But what's his problem again?
He's 23. He usually doesn't get attention from. He never got attention from girls.
So he's becoming emotionally attached to any girls that give him any sort of attention.
Yeah.
That's
especially girls who are nice to him.
And he's not. Maybe he's not even acting on these impulses. Like he sees a girl and it's like, oh, okay. Like I don't know how. I'm not going to take this to the next level.
I hope he doesn't act on any impulses.
And because he
knows what he did.
No, because see the thing, he's also afraid in the era of Me Too. To pull some shit, right? Like he's afraid of.
What's he gonna pull?
Dude, who knows?
What would you pull?
In today's time?
He's afraid to lock eyes and tell him how he really feels.
He's afraid to love.
He's afraid to go for that big smooch.
Sounds like he needs to sing a ballad.
Oh, I'd play ballad. No, like...
Or have a ghetto blaster on his shoulder and go
why
outside
do
somebody's
you gotta
bedroom.
be so nice?
No,
Making
it's
me
almost...
think once or twice Jesus you Christ. Might have feelings for me.
Oh my God. Okay, I think here's the thing. I've been emotionally attached and all that shit, and but like, oh man.
So have I. But generally, two people I'm dating.
Yeah.
However,
have you ever been emotionally attached?
I've never been like that attached.
No?
Well, yeah, to like friends or girls I know.
Yeah. Oh, I've had infatuation.
But I've never, to somebody who's just nice to me, I've never been like, my feelings are hurt.
No, I've never had that. But I've had instances.
You might be like, oh, she's not into me. Ah, shit.
I've worked with people where you're like, fuck, she's amazing. She's like, oh man.
Yeah, but if she's not into you, there's nothing to become attracted to.
She's obviously not into me. She's not into me, but like, you're like, man, fuck, if the cards were lined up.
But this sounds a little bit weirder then, because like I think most people like it takes a bit more than this someone being nice to you, or like so maybe this dude just needs to like get over it, you know?
Oh yeah,
like,
you know
this sort of thing is like if it's happening so frequently to anybody, and it can take so little.
You know
effort,
what? Buy a dog, get a cat, get a pet.
Get a prostitute.
Maybe.
That too. Go to a massage parlor.
You know what
I don't know. Like, you got to focus. But
maybe,
you'll just become attached to them.
Yeah, but like
because people do that. People go and you need the money.
Someone's getting paid,
people
though.
do that. Like hookers, though, like they've said, like we've talked about it, where like people they'll go see guys, and they don't even screw around with them. Like they end up just talking to them because the guy has nobody. Like he's just like, oh, how's your life? And then all of a sudden. 40, whatever, a half hour, I don't like whatever they're charging. It's like they don't want that. They just end up dumping all this emotional baggage on the hooker,
right?
Because they don't want to go to a shrink, but they'll go to a hooker because they're looking to make that connection.
Yeah, maybe
with
they
the
don't.
Hooker,
but
then they realize like, oh, I just want to talk to her.
Yeah, I don't think people go to it's like a psychiatrist they think of as being clinical. They're gonna pick them apart. And it's just like they're like, well,
yeah,
it's just a way to, you're saying connecting with somebody on an emotional
and
level.
Realistically,
and they're like, because you can
the
associate like
psychiatrist is going to have sex with them.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of an interesting sort of thing. But I always thought that happened with like older dudes though, like who were just kind of like their wife wasn't really listening anymore. They were
I was
going
to say it's probably like guys that got money to burn that are like,
you know who this guy is? I think he is.
Who is he?
In the
name drop?
In the Ring of Fire. He is the nice guy who hasn't been burnt yet. So he's like
he's still seeing potential.
He's still seeing potential in every girl that he meets.
No, but you know what? I still see potential in every girl.
I think he needs to get fucked
there's
over.
There's potential there in everybody. It's just
I see
knowing
potential.
What can happen.
That's the thing.
Knowing
I don't think
where this is gonna go.
I don't think he knows where these things can go. So he sees it like every girl that he interacts with is kind of like
what's that saying? What's the greatest power you can give anybody?
To let them fish.
No, the power to destroy you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not that like feed a man a fish and he can eat for a day.
I thought it was going to
be falling in love with them, because if they choose to destroy you, there's nothing you can do about it.
True.
They're gonna destroy you, and
I'll throw a scenario
and it
out.
sucks, and it's gonna happen. And maybe he hasn't gone through that. Maybe he has, but
here's my
that's
scenario.
Different.
This boy, he's an incel. He's an incel. This guy, 23.
Yeah, he's going that way.
He's going down that road. But listen, he's not acting. He's not acting on those responses. But I do think the reason why he's getting very easily emotionally attached is because he doesn't know that shit can go south very fast. So what I think he needs to do is instead of like worrying about how he feels, whatever, just start getting with these girls.
The real talk about it, getting with these girls, he can't.
Why not?
You just heard him. He's getting attached, and then nothing happens.
No, he's not making moves on them. He's getting attached, but he's not making moves on them. He's not pulling triggers.
Well, he doesn't state specifically that he hasn't.
I don't act on it. I'm not stupid. He doesn't want to act on it.
No, I think
I'm not stupid.
No, I think he's realizing that like he hasn't.
Okay, what?
He's like
maybe he's confusing sexual urges with emotion.
Maybe
because he's saying he's not acting on it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, if you're interested in a girl? Why not take a shot? Be like, hey, what's up?
That's what I'm saying. He's confused. He's thinking that because society has told him that these actions and these feelings are bad, he's not acting on them.
Well, no, I think bad is assaulting another human being. But
I think
you
he
can
needs
totally
to
get rejected by saying,
can I say
hey,
what
I think you're awesome.
I think it means that he's just like, maybe because he's happened. Let's say it's happened where he has these feelings right away. And then he brings it up, and then he realizes a lot of these girls don't have that feeling. It's not like
and then he feels rejected,
and then he's just like but he still has this happen every time.
Well, the fear of rejection
is
always
he keeps having this fear of rejection. So then he's like, he knows that like in his circumstance, how he like starts to fall in love with women is too fast and weird. That most of these girls aren't going to return it, so he's just stopped telling them. That's what I think we're at, right?
You're a hockey fan,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So like. Who's gonna score the most goals in the league this year? Just give me a number.
Connor McDavid.
How many goals?
Or maybe
just give me how many goals will be scored. The leader of the league.
45.
Maybe most 50.
Kevin's a very good guesser. So 50, 60, 70. It could be 90 goals like back in the day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You think they scored every time they took a shot?
No.
They probably took 400 shots or 300 shots that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
They only scored 50 times or 45 times, but they probably shot, 300 shots on net.
Shooting percentage of 15% efficiency is considered elite.
Okay.
And you know what? People need to realize that in the dating world, you need to start thinking like that.
Take your shots.
Take all your shots, because you know what? 15%. Some people are going to be like, that's horrible.
Yeah. So
I'm going to be like, well, if somebody's only dated like 3 people and they've only asked out 6 people.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you, those types of people.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that are,
I think,
I'm
doing the math right now, 15% in the dating world. That's every 10 times you ask somebody out, you're going to get 1 laid. And like the 55% comes probably hand job, blow job situation.
Okay,
so
I don't want to.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to get to the math, but basically, I think with this guy is that he needs to go in and he needs to get hurt more. He needs to take his shots more. No. Here's the thing.
You need to get hurt, Sonny.
Here's the thing. I used to get more emotional. I used to get easily emotionally attached, but you know what? My emotions have become like. cauliflower ears. You know, they kept on getting punched. Eventually, they get scabbed over, and now I'm pretty emotionally hardened. You're fucking emotionally hardened. You know what it's like to be you know.
No, I'm a big softie, Kev.
Shut the fuck. No, you're not. Here's the thing: you get punched, you get fucking nuked, and then you build up a resistance.
People out there that are listening and watching this, if you know me, I'm a big softie, right? I'm an open book, and everybody can know my pain.
The biggest lie the devil ever told. I don't know, but here's the thing. I think the advice for this guy is I
agree. However,
he has to act. He
has to act, but he needs to understand what it is. Like, and the more real talk about it is, he needs to figure out what it actually is that what he thinks is emotionally attaching him to these people. If it's simply attention, that's something different.
That's different. Yeah,
that's different, and that's something he's not going to solve with a relationship. That's something he's going to have to probably figure out, and he's going to have to go talk to somebody, figure that out. If it's like, oh, I really like it when, I have a hard time to fit, well, they say, oh, like she always comes over and brings me my wings and asks me if I want another drink. Like she's got, no, she works there. She works there. So
that was like Kevin at the one place we went to, because I did some.
Although I never let that stop me.
So. Well, Kev, I did some embarrassing thing at a restaurant. Like I was doing like a Jack Nicholson impression with my napkin or something.
Of course you were.
And I think Kevin's.
I don't know.
Kevin was mad because he thought that him and the waitress were hitting it off, but all that really had happened was he asked her what flavor she recommended. So
here's the thing. No.
It wasn't like they were like.
You know how you know when you hit it off with a waitress, when they start telling you what time they're off. Yeah. Or when they get off and you're still at the bar.
It happens to me.
And then they come and drink with you and they say, you know what, I'm off now, or you hang out and I'll come drink with you. Or they say, I hear you have a nice whatever. Mm-hmm. They may be interested at that.
Here's the thing. For me, I walked into this bar. I see the waitress. For me, I know on my part, she's an attractive girl. In my mind, I'm doing the math. I'm like, I don't know how much, whatever, but maybe there's a chance that if I.
Of course, there's always a chance.
The moment Kirk put fucking wet naps on his face,
you're ending it. Yeah, you're ending it.
And that fucking happened. I was like, "Yep, this will never go anywhere." And that's all I was saying.
But it wasn't anyway.
In essence,
just it could have been a 0.1% chance, but you turned it into a complete zero.
Started shoveling dirt onto the coffin.
Yes, you pretty much shut the door. Like the door was like
just starts hammering nails.
The door was an inch of. Like,
but I'm just saying.
Get
your hand back in up
there,
to that point, there was no like essence of move at all. It was just like you're like, hi, how, and she's like, hi, how are you? You're like, I'm good, and that's like, oh, what do you want? Chicken wings, and that's like basically the conversation.
But I started in a point where I was at least a normal person, and then the moment that came out, that you put that shit on your face, oh yeah, these people are freaks.
Okay, well,
and that's it.
I'll say this.
I didn't have a chance to begin with, but you definitely
of all the other chubby patrons that night,
man. But
of all the chubby patrons though, like who do you think she remembered? The other guys, or the guy who had the napkin, the weird napkin friend guy? Like that's probably I don't know. She's gonna go home and tell her boyfriend. There's just like two weird guys who came in today.
Yeah. Okay. So she
this really nice guy. He brought his retarded friend in.
Yeah.
I've been there, and I've had friends not in that way.
Yeah.
But like maybe they had too much to drink and inappropriate comments, or they're making no sense, or whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But I've been there with people like bar staff, where I'm, I got something going on. I got something cooking, and they completely basically ruin it. But luckily,
sometimes you can recover.
I guess I've recovered a couple of times because they've even said are you and your friend anything alike? And no, and he's normally not like this. It's
maybe you can,
and it doesn't help my case, because I've talked to my buddies, one guy in particular, afterwards saying you dude, get your shit together. Yeah. And he's like, oh, but if anything, I make you look better. I'm like, no, because then they think if they become my girlfriend, these are my friends.
Yeah,
they don't want to be they're really. That's not gonna work. They want to be around people that are gonna be an upper for them.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyways,
so what's your advice for this guy?
For this guy, final word is
Sorry,
don't worry about how you're feeling as much as what you're doing. And if you feel a certain way, listen, you got to fake it till you make it. You know, if you really do feel a certain way about a chick, at least do the due diligence and ask her out. Take your fucking shots. Get ready to be burnt. And then eventually, here's the thing:
if he hasn't been burnt, then then this conversation is moot, and you just got to go out and get hurt.
Yeah, you need to go out and get hurt. You know what? All it takes is that one time where you're emotionally invested, and you know what? Maybe it pans out, and then maybe you fucking get married.
And I think that's why people snap. Like when they get older, like if they never had that, and then they meet somebody, and then I love her, and then all of a sudden they get married and whatever, or they date for like 8 years, and then she cheats on him, and then he kills everybody, and it's like, well, mental and temporary insanity. It's like, yeah, because you didn't know how to compute shit. You should have.
Yes.
You should be getting burned. You should know like, oh, this is a possibility, and you can't murder people.
No. So
maybe
I'm not saying that's what you're gonna do, buddy, but
yeah. Anyways,
I would say it'd be good for him to start learning more signs that a woman likes you than just they're talkative and nice to you.
But that's through actual engagement.
That's just what I'm saying, but he should try to figure that out. Like
Yeah.
he's got to decipher that.
Yeah.
He's got to learn quick.
I mean, I've misread situations before where it's like, I think maybe I got a chance, and then no, and then I find out like the girl's got a boyfriend or something. I'm like, oh,
they always do. But anyways, no,
not always.
Yeah, well, my luck. Anyways,
or they do and they tell you they don't.
Yeah. Anyways. So I think that's what the guy got to do.
Or they're leaving the country the next day, or they've got AIDS, or they've or secretly have a tail or something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, I think the kid's got to take his shots, get out there. Anyways, I think that's it for the helpline. Don't forget to now that we're on fucking YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Shut the fuck up. Yes, we are.
We're doing it. Yeah, full.
We're on everywhere now. We're on fucking SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn.